Damn, Kyle, you going off.
Hold on.
You need to leave.
Bruh.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam back with a YouTube video, and today we're going to be checking out Rand Hall humiliates Whoopi Goldberg to her face after asking a stupid question. I'm not exactly sure what the stupid question is, but we're going to find out today, man. But before the video starts, smash the like button right now. Subscribe if you're new, because we're on the road to 70,000 subscribers, bro. And let's get right into this video, man. What was the stupid question? Let's get it.
Background check. I just want to ask you this because I'm a gun owner. You know, I don't mind that you know that I have a gun.
Okay.
You can come in my house and look for you. You can get all whatever you need. I don't understand why anyone objects to getting rid of automatic weapons. Automatic weapons, they're not for hunting. They do nothing. They're only there to kill. And you'll notice that a lot of the things that have happened with automatic weapons. When we see that, why don't we say, you know, who really needs to have one other than people who are at war?
Yeah, what is your
Truly automatic weapons we don't have. You know, we banned truly automatic weapons, I think, in
Right, but
1930.
we still got a lot of them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I thought citizens, like citizens could not have automatic weapons, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, well, what we have is not automatic weapons, so we have semi-automatic, so they fire in a...
Yeah, semi-automatics. It's like one shot. Automatic is the one, you know what I'm saying?
fairly fast sequence, but you can't pull the trigger and they come... Yeah, well, what we have is not automatic weapons, so we have semi-automatic, so they fire in a fairly fast sequence, but you can't pull the trigger and they come like a machine gun. Those are no longer
But
out.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know
what
what
it
I'm saying.
is that there's a repetitive fire. People do hunt with them, and people do also shooting and sport shooting and target shooting and things with these guns.
Yeah.
And come to Kentucky, and I'll introduce you to... There are a lot of people who like and enjoy this as a sport.
Hey, heck yeah.
The other problem is if we're going to take away ownership of specific types of guns, you really have to modify something that big as to either be legislation or even possibly a constitutional amendment. We can't allow one individual to do it. And here, I'll give you an example why. Let's say we had a terrible president that you didn't like from another party, and that president said, The View, oh, you should hear the things they're saying on The View. We should limit their speech. We should register the journalists, and then we should have an approval board.
They would not go for that, bro.
You know, that's silly. We would all be opposed to that. But that's the danger of letting a president make the rules. Even if you agree with what he's doing now, you should worry about having a president have so much power to create the law without Congress doing it.
He's done it in a couple. I'm sorry, man. There's no reason anybody needs to have an
That was really good. Yeah.
automatic weapon. I'm sorry. I get everything.
what?
You should worry about having a president have so much power to create the law without Congress doing it.
He's done it in a couple. I'm sorry, man. There's no reason anybody needs to have an automatic weapon. I'm sorry. I get everything else.
I'm going to jump in here and we're going to switch because I want to get to this for sure.
I don't think she knows the difference. I don't think she knows the difference. I think maybe.
Holly, you have written a book and
I don't think she listens to him at all. I'm gonna be honest.
talk about the ups and downs of the campaign trail and what gets you through those more difficult times, and those are your best friends. And so you've written True and Constant Friends, and I want you to tell us about those friends and what your book is all about.
Well, the book is about 6 women that I've been friends with from the very first week of my freshman year in college. And so we've known each other since we were 18 years old. And, you know, we've been through every stage of life together. We're now all 52 years old. And we've met every year for a reunion weekend since we graduated in 1985. We live all over the country. None of us even live in the same city. And so that connection, that sort of touchstone every year has been such a support system to me. Inspired us and who made us who we are. And so the book goes back as much as 100 years with each friend. I write about my grandmother, and then I have them tell me stories of the women in their lives who really made them who they are. And through the experience of writing that book, I learned so much more about these friends that I never would have known otherwise.
Well, we want to thank you guys. I know that. One more thing about the mock turtle.
I'm still stuck on that, bro. I'm still stuck on what she said.
Sweaters that you wear. You're apparently
We got
famous for
those,
that.
actually.
I just really don't think she knows what it means, bro. Like, most civilians cannot have an automatic weapon, bro. It's really highly regulated, man.
today.
Yeah, but
I was told I couldn't wear it.
what do you, Mrs. Paul, what do you think about those? Just a yes or a no.
It's a good look, but we just want to say thank you for being great sports. You guys are a lovely couple.
Here we go.
We talked about his wanting to pull troops out of Syria, and everyone saying, if we do that, we're abandoning the Kurds. That's not a good idea. And a lot of folks are saying he crossed the line with a bad decision, but you don't say that. Why?
You know, one of the things I've always supported about President Trump is actually one of the things I liked about President Obama, that we said we were overextended, that the Iraq war was a mistake. I think it's one of the reasons President Obama beat Hillary Clinton, because Hillary Clinton had supported the Iraq war. I still think the Iraq war, regime change in the Middle East, and these wars are senseless. So does President Trump. He doesn't want to get us involved in another Iraq war in Syria. If anything, Syria is more complicated. The other is a practical concern. You have 50 soldiers. They're talking about moving 50 soldiers. Who goes to war with 50 soldiers? You have 50 soldiers and tens of thousands of Turkish troops amassing.
Oh my God.
The Turks are also allies. The Free Syrian Army were our allies for 7 years. They're allied with the Turks. The Kurds have been our allies. The Kurds, in all likelihood, are now going to be allies of Assad to try to carve out a place in Syria for themselves. It's a really complicated question. I guess from my perspective, I say, any of these people out here, their kids have to go to war. War's not a chess game. People lose their limbs and people die, and I think it's the least we owe to our kids that we're going to send into this war. Why are we going to war, and who are we fighting?
But isn't there...
So,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. So, if you have allies, and they are working with you and fighting with you, and 24 hours, somebody wakes up and says, "No, we're out." Right. Is that the right way to do this?
I think the way we look at wars, we don't look at
No. Is that the right way to do it?
Let me answer the question.
Okay.
When we decide whether or not we're sending our young people into harm's way,
We already started with the over talking. What's going on?
we should obey the Constitution, which says we should declare war and put them in a war theater. But let me finish.
Okay.
And here's the thing about it, is if you ask these people, Lindsey Graham and the Cheney war and all these warmongers that want to stay at war forever, who are we going to declare war on? They don't know who. We're going to declare war on Turkey, our ally,
Should we
the
ever
Free Syrian
walk
Army, our
out
ally.
in the middle? It's like walking out.
We should never be there in the first place.
That's not the question, though. No, that's all good.
But see, the left agreed with
we're
me for
in
so
there.
many years. For so many years, the left agreed with me.
I am
that
neither
these
left nor right. I'm just American. I want to know, should we be taking, should we be walking out on people with this much time?
But here's the thing is, left and right have agreed in the past that regime change doesn't work. When we got rid of Hussein, we got chaos and more terrorism. When we got rid of Gaddafi, chaos and more terrorism.
But Senator, we're here now, though.
Expensive as well.
But we're here.
Yeah. We're not really here. We got 50 people. We're not
here.
doing
Yeah,
anything.
but frankly, hold on.
symbolic.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody just going crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh.
And you tell their parents
Turkey
that.
from invading.
You tell their parents
Isn't that true?
You tell the parents of those 50 kids how great the symbolism was when a suicide bomber blows up all 50
But
kids.
didn't it
You
keep
tell them
Turkey
why-
from
no,
invading?
No,
And
I'm not.
pulling them gave
You tell
Turkey
their
the
parents.
green light.
You tell their
Isn't
parents
that
why
true?
they're there.
But
You
isn't
tell-
that true?
You tell their parents why they're
Isn't
there.
it true that Turkey
You
did
tell
not
them
invade?
How
do you feel about that?
I'm surprised he can get a sentence out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised he can get a word out. Look at everybody just attacking him. I'm glad he's standing his ground, bro.
That we're seeing of the Kurds getting slaughtered. I find the position of pulling out of these wars, that's a popular one, and I am there. There's a difference in having a strategy.
What?
Tell their parents why they're
Isn't
there.
it true that Turkey
You
did
tell
not
them
invade?
How do you feel about the video
that we're seeing of the Kurds
getting slaughtered? I find the position of pulling out of these wars, that's a popular one, and I am there. There's a difference in having a strategy and leaving the Kurds there to die, which is where they are now. They are left there to die, and that is now, here's what I'd argue.
That's simply wrong.
It's the
That's simply
GOP's
wrong.
problem.
That's simply wrong in an
ISIS fighters, as
accusation.
being reported, thousands are going to escape from these prisons because the Kurds can't protect
Well, no,
themselves. Up to 70,000, according to a NATO official.
What's the people who don't like the
Is that a
policy?
safer world with
That's the
ISIS
people-
all around?
That's the people who want to stay forever. These are the same people.
I don't want to stay forever,
Let
but
me
is
finish
there a
answering the
strategy?
question, okay? I'll let you.
Thank you, bruh.
You let me talk. These are the same.
Thank you, bro. Oh my gosh. How?
People. These are the same people that would have.
Yo, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, bro. It's just the over talking, bro. Let him get his point out. He let you speak. Now let him get his point out. Let's have a conversation.
us in Vietnam. These are the same people who always
want to stay forever,
let me
but
finish
it's their
answering the
strategy.
question, okay? I let you talk, you let me talk. These are the same people, these are
put
the
her in her
same
place.
people that would still have us in Vietnam. These are the same people who always say, stay at war, stay at war, stay at war. It has not helped us. We've been in Afghanistan for 19 years. The same people complaining about this. The Cheney's, Lindsey Graham, you know what they say about Afghanistan? It would be precipitous to leave. We've been there 19 years. There's no mission, and I'm not sending one more kid.
there's more
I'm not
questions.
voting to
How about
send
the
one
idea
more
of
kid to
breaking,
Afghanistan.
breaking our word as Americans, of breaking our words to our allies, of having people who've risked their lives, who've been there for years, and what message does that send internationally to other allies if we abandon them?
I think the only duty we owe and the only oath I take is to the Constitution. I didn't promise to take the country to war. I promised not to take the country to war. So did President Trump, by the way.
And I mean,
So if
but the
here's-
Constitution says protecting you from enemies.
Run that back. Sorry, y'all.
I didn't promise to take the country to war. I promised not to take the country to war. So did President Trump, by the way.
And I mean,
So if
but
here's-
the
if here's another-
Constitution says protecting you from enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yeah.
And there's many of us who feel that this puts us in greater danger because of what it means vis-a-vis ISIS. I mean, we don't live, we're not alone on this planet.
And anybody who tries to make the argument that someone in Syria is a danger to our country is really not paying attention.
Oh, I think Assad is in Syria and is a hell of a danger to our country and our world.
Well, actually, if you look at the war is very complicated. So you had Assad on one side. On the other side, you had Sunni extremists, Al-Qaeda and Al-Nusra. These are the people that have been allied with the Saudi version of Islam that has been promoting Islamism and Islamist strategy around the world and jihadism. That was the side of the war we were fighting. So if that side of the war actually won, I think we actually might be in more danger. I don't like Assad, but the other people on the other side are Sunni
Can I ask you
extremists
something,
that I
though?
don't like either.
How close is too close for Iran to be near Israel? Because this now creates a huge vacuum where Iran wants to take over Damascus, which is what they're now going to be capable of doing, and they're going to be that much closer to Israel, which is, in fact, one of our closest allies. Does that concern you at all?
I think the whole situation is so confusing that none of us are really getting this right. Actually, Turkey doesn't want Iran to take over everything. Israel doesn't want Iran to take over everything. And in fact, Israel actually stands up for themselves all the time.
may end up being in a bigger
Let me
war
finish.
because
Let me
of
finish. Don't interrupt.
Please.
So Iran gets
Hold
up
on.
against the
I'm
border.
sorry, Senator.
So Iran,
And they cut him off again. It's like he can't get nothing out, bro. Wow, that was crazy. I'm surprised he got this far. I'm surprised he was able to get some points out. Wow, bro. But yeah, man, that's the end of the. Sorry, y'all. That's the end of the video, bro. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other videos I should check out by Rand Paul. Seems really intelligent, man. But this was insane, bro. He killed it with that view. He killed this part.
Hear the things they're saying on The View. We should limit their speech. We should register the journalists, and then we should have an approval board. And you know, that's silly. We would.
That was good analogy, bro. They would not go for that. They would not go for that. Let me know if I'm tripping about the assaults. I mean
That big is to either be legislation or even possibly a constitutional amendment.
Let me know if I'm tripping about the semi-automatics and automatic weapon thing, bro. I don't know. But I do think like most citizens can't get a automatic weapon, bro. Especially if it's, you know what I'm saying, it's highly regulated. If I'm tripping, just let me know in the comments below if I'm tripping. But I don't think she knew the difference, bro, because she still said it. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, because it's posted every single day, man. Let me know in the comment section below what else you guys want me to check out, bro, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.